Right, hopefully that's better then. I've given it a little clean. I did notice there's a few old scratches on the old lens there, a couple of wee chips. So we've managed to identify the sensor on this. It's been, I think, a week, back and forth, back and forth. First of all, we're kind of local parts supplier. I wouldn't name them, they're really good, I love them, they're really absolutely, they're great, to be honest with you. But I went back and forward with them, and then back and forward with Mercedes, so you think, right, nah, we'll just go with Mercedes here, this isn't happening, we can't get this sensor right, we can't identify the right part, so we'll just go to the dealer. Lo and behold, no, they couldn't identify either, really struggling. So this has been going on for last Wednesday, it's now Thursday today, a week later. So finally, I've spoken to a guy this morning up in Perth. It was Perth Mercedes. I meant to phone Grangemouth, but I phoned the wrong one. I phoned Perth anyway. So, and I knew speaking to the guy right away. I says, how long have you worked for Mercedes? You sound like you've been with him a long time. He says, 18 years, I'm due to retire next year. I says, right, you sound like the right guy. So we were on the phone to him for about maybe 20 minutes, so, and gave him his due. He spent that time with us, so, but we managed to figure out basically the parts catalogue for this particular model is wrong on the DPF, so in the end I ended up having to take it out, the sensor. Sometimes, you know, that can be a pain. You think, is it going to come out in one piece? Are we going to end up having to re-tap this thing? But I had pre-soaked it with a bit of Fortron, WD, Ultra Lube, all was good. So anyway, we had basically soaked it for the last week, so it came out actually not too bad. Worked the nut back and forward from this morning. It did take a bit of persuading, but it was not too bad. So we got it out, managed to see the numbers on it, managed to identify it, so hopefully it's going to be here tomorrow. So, but in my experience with Mercedes, the wheel nuts can shear, they're prone for shearing. Now what happens is they come out and they just protrude out the back of the hub, so the bit that's protruding, the couple of threads that's really sticking out there, they start folding up, and then they can cause some problems. So I've put it down the ground. I'm not going to ugga on the lock and wheel key for sure, and we're going to go with hand and see if we can get these to break away. Now, I'm struggling with my shoulder, but I would rather do that, right, and not have any dramas here. So I already tried the lock and wheel key and it was rather tight, so I'm gonna have a wee drink of my Costa homebrew one, but it is the Costa, but I could have made a better job of that actually, I think. So I'm going to use the back. Let's see, can that see that? Aye. Let's see, can we get the lock wheel key crack? Oh Jesus. That's tight, man. Jesus Christ, who the hell did that one? That shouldn't be that tight, that one. No chance, man. Alright. That one's right. This one's not as tight as that one was. I can see there's new pads in it. So this has not been off that long, should be like this. Jesus Christ. So probably, whoever's done it's probably not cleaned up bloody wheel nuts. Oh Jesus. That one might shear. This one might shear by the way. I'll walk that one back forward in the gun, I think. This one feels a bit better. Right, so now it's this locker. I don't know why people do this. Why? Jesus. We'll see, actually. Let's see how tight this is. Old colleague of mine's, God rest his soul, old Derek Green, he had this wrench, so I elected that was good enough for Big Deek. Big Deek was massive by the way, but that's nice. This was good enough for Big Deek, this wrench, so I'm going to buy this. So we're going to put it in reverse mode and see how tight this is. Right, sometimes you just need a bigger bolt, right? So most wheel nuts 120 on cars, some 150, 140, L200, 110. Just depends what you're working on. You can check up there. So let's see how tight it is. So there's a 200 Newton meter, 300 Newton meter. Jesus Christ. Hopefully that's nearly 400 Newton meter. Oh Jesus. Oh my God, honestly, 400 Newton meter on a locking wheel key. Are you insane? God's sake, man. Jesus Christ, my laddie. Oh my goodness. So, okay, if you're watching up there, you're having a good old laugh at that, because that's what he used to do to me when I was a workshop controller. Derek would come, so can you have a look? And he would show me and I would go, aye. Pretty confident I know who did that, Derek, but we won't name him. So aye, and don't rattle the lock and wheel key up with your gun, especially your Milwaukee, DeWalt, Snap-on, whatever it is, right? It's got a million torques on it, eh? Just nip it up and torque it up behind, okay? And then maybe you have a chance of getting it off. That could have broken there and that could have been a complete disaster. One of them, which is this one here, I think, may still be an issue. We shall just have to see. Just have to see. Oh man, I'm really struggling with my shoulder, let me tell you, man. I still played my drums in a week and a half. Bloody Morse. Jesus Christ. Good tight all the way. Yeah, I never got that side of the road with a wee bar, eh? 400 Newton meters. I say it again, 400 Newton meters of torque on a locking wheel key, which is probably designed for 110 max. Yeah. Right. Rotten. Yep, the brake pads in it are new. That was the one that was okay. This is the one that's not. Right, so we don't trust the lock in here. I don't assume things. We don't guess, we don't rattle a gun on it, send it and hope it's going to be okay. Right. Now I know these other ones are going to be okay because I have locked them back and forward. That's still tight on it. Sorry, rotten, look at that. I mean, absolutely rotten. Look at that. Why would you? And it looks to me like as well, right, like it's been sat off the car, you know, like it's been left lying on the floor and it's built up with so much rust there, right, so that's quite hard rust that's on it. So I'd suggest that's probably been lying somewhere for a while here. You can see it's not been kind to the thread there. There's a crap in it. And the lock and wheel key, obviously, we've seen how big that is. So yeah, see, and whatever that is mashed into it as well. Right, pull. So, right. So hopefully that's the only drama. Anyway, well, show you that set up. So there's that exhaust gas temp sensor. I can only see one on it, so I can't find another one. Absolutely cannot. So now that that's out, we shall put our Win's DPF cleaner. Like I said, there's no instructions on these. You have to peel it, and then it gives you a little QR code that tells you how to do it. So it gives you a kind of graph as well for how choked and stuff. So we need the tool in this because it's full. So we're going to go with two. But right now we're going to start tackling this spring. So let's see. Distracted a little. There's mine cut. So, I'll do that. Right, rotten. Yep. Right, rotten. I'm waiting on somebody dropping the cat out. I've already shown this one, we will show you. So, yeah, looking at that, you can see that spring is broken. So we identified what spring it was with these 4 green dots as well. So we told the guy at the factors what one we need. You can see this a little pitted, but other than that, they're okay. Rather expensive those. Pads, all good. See any brake pads since a while, maybe this side's not got it. Anyway, we're going to start cleaning things up here, get it all lubed up. Right, there is Mr. Makita. It's been a mix up here. Like that. Yeah, it's been a mix up. Let's see actually. Man, it's a struggle with shoulder, man. And you just need to get on with it. I mean, love to play the drums. It's just painful. It was a pain. Tank tools, perfect. So we have a rust spelt up on it. We will double check this when we get it off and see if there's any play in it, but from what we can tell now, it's okay. So there's a nice big bit on it you can grip here at the back, so you should barely not damage the bit. It's big enough if you like. You shouldn't damage the bit. Yep, it's definitely a Mercedes spring. Look at the length of that, man, and look at what it goes to go to. Jesus. Right, okay, I'll just do this off cam. Right, so that's the new one in anyway. It's really sketchy, this, man, especially when they're so big and beefy. I did see somebody get hurt with a Mercedes spring once, and they had the old smelling salts out to get Brian back awake. So Brian Senior it was, the guy I used to work with. So thankfully it was okay, but the wing actually, I believe, saved his life. This part caught the wing, still hit him in the forehead, mind you, but it was okay. After a wee trip to the hospital, it was okay, so I've made that safe and that's on it. So we're going to adjust and make sure the spring's all seated correct, then we'll get the spring compressor off it and refit it. Right, so all back together, anti-roll bar link, big bolt, wee bolts. I've put this bit of plastic back in. That was really difficult, by the way, really difficult to get that in. So obviously I removed the cable tie from it in here. So, and you can just, I'll show you in a minute, but you can just feed your new cable tie in. Oh, right, okay, that one's obviously busted a little bit, but no matter, it will still do the job. It will still clamp it, and you just put your new cable tie around it, bish bash bosh, no dramas. So there you go, guys. We've got the DPF just to put in it, and the wheel to put back on it, and we'll wait for the sensor coming tomorrow, sorry, Scottish, so tomorrow that is. So we'll put the juice in it, soak it overnight, put a new sensor in it, try and clear the faults, and then we'll see about the regeneration. If it doesn't work after the first time, we'll leave the vehicle overnight, let it cool down completely, and then we'll maybe try again. The amount of times I've seen people just hit that regen button again, and that's it, sayonara to your DPF, gone. Might be okay. I've seen them melt sensors try to do these regens, so if it fails on the first attempt, don't be too disheartened, just try again the next day. Please don't try right away, let it cool down because it gets pretty hot. So thanks for watching, guys. We're going to go here because we just really have that cable tie to put in, sorry, I will show you what I mean with that. So that cable tie there, so you can see it, it's just going where the existing one was. It clamps that onto the body of the strut tower there. So thanks for watching, guys. Haven't already, hit a big thumb, hit a subscribe button down there, and you just have yourself a great day, okay?